this video, I'm going to be showing how to do a more robust form of a standing wrap. So this will be if we need to get some compression on a limb or protect it from a wound, or just need to give it some more support than we can get from a typical standing bandage. We're going to be using one of the ready rolls, some brown gauze, some vet wrap, and then some elasticon if needed. So I'm going to start with my ready roll. These are nice because they're pre-packaged, they're sterile, so I really like these a lot, and will give really good cushion. So the biggest thing about a bandage when you're going to put compression on is to make sure that you have enough cushion or padding underneath. And so Luke has a little bit of a small leg here. Now we're going to go over his fetlock and his carpus here, but I'm going to wrap those tendons to the inside. So I'm going to start in the middle of my leg. I'm going to try to keep even pressure, and then just lay this cotton roll on the right here. Trying to keep it even as much as possible. Once I have that cotton in place, I'm going to take my brown gauze. I like to tuck that tail underneath my cotton so I can hold it in there. I'm going to get my first pass around. Again, I like to start in the middle of the leg. Once my first pass is around, I'm going to start to add pressure. The brown gauze is where you can really get your compression. And so you can pull this tight. I'm going to pull straight across the herringbone, lay it around the back, overlapping about 50% as I go down. Again, I want this to be nice and tight. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to leave about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of my cotton exposed. That way I'm not getting pressure directly over the skin without any padding underneath. And I'm going to start to work my way back up. This bandage can be moved down to cover the puff capsule there if needed. It's a pretty versatile bandage, but if you need to cover the entire limb, like if your wound is on the carpus, then you'll need to do a 2-layer bandage, which is called a stack wrap, which we'll talk about in another video. Once I get to the top, I'm going to leave another 1/2 inch to 1 inch of my cotton exposed there, and I'm going to pick up my vet wrap. Your vet wrap can also get quite tight. Hi, buddy. I like to start at the top. Again, leave a little bit of my cotton exposed there, and then come across. You can pull your vet wrap down to make the wrap nice and pretty. Again, you want to pull towards you across the cannon bone, lay it around the back, overlapping about 50%. Work your way down. And work your way back up if needed. And if your bandage is going to be on for a while, you can add some extra protection with some elasticon. So I like to use the elasticon to seal the top and the bottom of my bandage. So to do that, you would just overlap about 50% onto the leg and 50% onto the bandage. Wrap around like this. And then you can also do the same on the bottom as well.